Yeah. So let me open first assignment doc. Sorry, I missed to keep it open. Keep it ready. Yeah, so we covered earlier like that labeling up the cluster and other things. Now here we are starting with the exercise. Guys, can someone give me any idea to click on admit? No idea.
No, I don't think so. You can do on Google.
Okay, so I have to keep it on jumping here and there. Okay, no problem. I am presenting my desktop. Let me know once it is visible. Is it visible?
Yes, Prashant.
Okay. Yeah, so I think I need to switch the windows to accept the request, but it's fine. We can start. So yeah, we are starting from the exercise number 3. So where there's 2 marks is basically like that. That customer is roaming. Just assume like that around the mall, and yeah, around the mall, and basically we need to simulate in such. Okay. Uh,
You can check in settings, maybe there should be an option.
okay, give me 1 minute. In settings, I tried. I'm not
Host
finding
control.
host control, host management, share entire chat, turn on the video, microphone, message, uh,
General.
general send additional
No.
audio, video, caption. No, it's not showing. No problem. I will try my best. Okay. Okay. I hope that this is visible. Correct? My Word document is visible to everyone?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, it
Yeah.
is.
So third part is basically all about that having simulation. So customer is moving around this, means like near or might be like he is away, but we need to simulate in such a way like that. If he is coming closer to the mall, then we need to send the. No man, this is not working at all. Hmm. Okay, no problem. We can just try best. Okay. So basically, it is just trying to say like that there are the multiple customers here and there. So now think just about that there is a mall. But one thing, these all are the existing customer. Okay. So I hope like you are already like it is clear to you that what exactly we need to do. But if not, then means like we can just cover for a few minutes what is the requirement. So for an example, this is the mall here, and yeah, yeah, this is the mall here. So basically, it is kind of a simulation. Uh, Not here. Just think like that. Here there is a one more position. Okay, so might be that user is going like in this direction. Correct. This user is going here, something like that. So what exactly is happening? Like if suppose he is closer to the mall, or might be he enters to the mall, but intention is not like that to buying something, but intention is going here, something like that, and this guy is going to the mall directly, this guy also going to the mall, and there is a one more person here. If I am taking, he is just here, and he is going somewhere here. So yeah, the simulation is like that. When this person is reaching here, this person is reaching closer to this mall, then in a particular distance, means like there is a means like we are just measuring here what is the uh, means like relative distance between the mall and this guy. Yeah, this guy is still moving, but we are just checking that okay, is he near to the mall? If it is near to the mall, uh, then we can just send the offer. So here, anyone having any question? This part is clear to all, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, clear.
Yeah. So one more thing is like that here, this all customers are basically the existing customer. It's not like that. It's like new customer we need to entertain. So already we are having data available for all these users, which is provided into the customer.csv. Correct.
But Prashant,
Yeah.
there we don't have any. That data is just spendings, customer name. I mean number, spendings, and that score, right? How about this geo data?
Yeah,
How we are going?
I'm coming to that point. So
Okay.
yeah, thanks for asking question. I will cover it. So here like that, age, annual income, spending is good. This already we are aware, and just think like that, the customer ID is being generated when he registered to the application or app or something, which I covered in the previous session. So when this guy is coming near to this mall, if I am fetching a data from his mobile to my cloud, so basically data will go here. So this is our cloud or something, servers are there. So this is the means like I'm just trying to say like that, this is the distance between the mall and the customer. Now this guy send data when he was starting the work, then here, so continuously he is giving the data, and the cloud already knows that what is the distance, what is the coordinates of the mall. So we cloud knows that what is the coordinate of the mall, and this guy is sending, keep on sending the coordinates. Okay. Any question here? Means like if I'm not able to explain properly, just you can ask.
No, clear, Prashant.
Yeah, so basically it is just the like signal is coming from the mobile and we are keep on capturing. That's all. There is nothing. So just representing by using the broken line. Uh, yeah. So, and already means like cloud knows that the what is the coordinates of mall. So this I'm not representing. So real time, the data is transmitting from the mobile and reaching to the cloud. And in the cloud, we are building a ETL. I mean to say that data pipeline where like if customer is coming closer to the mall in particular region or he is entering to the region. So this is like. Entering to the region, we are just sending the email. So he just came here for a while, and but his direction is somewhere else, and he reached to his destination. But when he reached here, at that time I sent offer to him. But these all are the existing customer. That's all. So we know all this detail about the age, annual income, spending is good. Okay, till here everything is fine.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, so now just like for the simulation purpose, I am assigning orbit coordinates to them. This is from here means like, okay, before that let me jump for the one more diagram. Mhm.
Can you make somebody co-host and they can try admitting while you
I
explain?
actually I don't use much Google Meets. I generally use Teams. I don't know how to make co-host to someone. Uh, I really don't know.
Maybe
Host
the
control. Okay,
just
from here
three
I can
dots.
try.
Uh, three dots. Yeah, that you
Yeah.
can.
Who is talking with me right now?
Amit.
Okay, Amit. So let me try here. No.
Okay.
Host control. Save the screen, send the chat. Okay, no problem. No problem. We will continue. So
Mhm.
now this part is clear. I'm just jumping to the next part. So next part is like uh, what exactly assignment is saying, that create a simulator. So take one simulator here. Simulator is basically behaving like that customer is coming near to the mall. So one is the simulation. uh, let's call it a simulator. So simulator is basically nothing but simulating the customer in the real time. Real time in the sense continuously it is streaming the data. But in fact, simulator is nothing but a producer. Correct. It is producing a data. So I can just say like that it is a data producer. Okay. Any question here? So
No.
yeah. So
So,
basically, yeah,
Prashant,
yeah.
is it a date Kafka producer?
Yeah, you can say Kafka producer. It's fine. It's fine. So okay, so let's take a Kafka. Means like this is the guy who is generating the data for 200 or 2000 customers in the real time and sending data to Kafka. So yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Okay, so some kind of code, I think, that will generate a sequential data, and then it will push to Kafka producer.
Exactly right. Yeah. So this is my Kafka here.
So, Prashant, are you using Kafka stream on, I mean, the Kinesis stream or the Kafka on the local host?
I'm using both. So there are the multiple ways. First, I'm explaining the Kafka approach. Then we can
Okay.
jump on the Kinesis. So simulator we will cover once the design is covered basically. So in the Kafka, what exactly I am doing? I am creating one topic here, and in the topic I am saying that this is the topic where all customer data is coming in the real time. Okay. So I will just select that. Cust live data, something like that. Okay, it's fine. So I will just point this arrow to this arrow. Okay, is there any question here?
This customer live data is the topic, right?
Yeah, this is my topic basically. Yeah, that is good point. So I will just make his topic here. Yeah, you can ask questions, so that means like meanwhile I will also write and I will also answer the question. Okay, now then we can start further. So basically, I'm just taking one topic here, and this is my Kafka. Uh, so thing is like that. What exactly I need? I need one Python code here. This will be my Python code, and this will be my Kafka server. This is the software I need to install. In the software, I need to create one topic, that is the cust live data. Okay, I'm just taking a arbit topic name. Okay, and now let me jump to the here this Word document. So you can assume that customer cell phone are enabling the transfer of the location of data. So someone asked me like that how the geo location will come. So geolocation is nothing but a coordinates. Late and long is coming using the mobile to the centralized server. So this is the same diagram which I just mentioned here. This is the clouds. Keep on data is coming to the cloud. Cloud is just like cloud in the sense a central server basically. I no need to use the cloud. I will just say like it is a central server.
So, it's a Kafka local host.
Exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. Right now we can just say like that it is a Kafka. That is a good thing. Yeah. But why I'm saying the central server, because not only the Kafka but multiple other software I also needed to process. So I will just say like that this is the centralized server where means like all the software I installed, but this data is going to the Kafka which is installed inside that one of our generally we say like that how to say DC or something like that, no? A data center or something. Okay. uh, so then we are going to analyze. So till here we are clear that simulator is creating the data. You accumulate knowledge of the stream, that leave it, there is nothing is there. Custom streaming data pipeline integrating the various technology tools program. You can think about the various systems for the real time streaming data ingestion. So now thing is like that data is being data is being pumped from the simulator, and we need to ingest this data and then we need to process this data. Okay. So I'm going further. Data is the intermittent storage, data pre-processing, cleaning, transformation. So these tasks we need to do. Okay, that's all. So that submission requirement we will cover later, but fourth is the major thing. So here what exactly we will do. uh, yeah, let me admit here.
So this step is data ingestion, right? What we are doing in Kafka topic.
uh, yeah, but data ingestion is not just only it's like feeding to a topic, but data ingestion is like that how you are ingesting properly, ingesting ingestion, curation, transformation, loading. So all these are the part of the pipeline. So you cannot somehow that is gone. Okay. So you cannot.
Sorry to interrupt. Are we recording the session?
Uh, yeah, we are recording the session. Yeah, we
Okay,
are
thank
recording. Thank you. Uh, so ingestion is means like the word ingestion is used, but basically everything we need to cover ingestion.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
so there is an internal steps, right? So ingestion is you are providing the data to
yeah,
Kafka topic,
yeah.
and now we will process that data. So that
Exactly right. Yeah. So basically this we call as the raw data. So this is the raw data, but ingestion is not just only the feeding to a particular topic and having the raw data. Ingestion is means like somehow a generic term where we say like that we are doing the curation and as well as we are doing the transformation. But in the single word we say like that okay, do the ingestion. Okay, and now what is happening here? I just need something here. Okay, so I need to ingest this data. Okay, I just feed it to this topic. I need to ingest. So for this, I need a Kafka consumer. Simple. Correct? Any question here? No. This fine?
So Python program will send data to Kafka server.
Yeah. So it's better if I can just write as a Python program.
I think uh, so. You might need it two topics, isn't it, Prashant? So basically, one is your input topic.
Yeah.
The raw data will come there
Yeah.
from where your Spark, which is going to process your data, that
Yeah.
will pick up the raw input, process it, and then it will put it into the input for the consumer. I mean, there will be a separate topic.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly right. Yeah, that is true. So this is the Kafka consumer. This is again the Python program here. And now this consumer is doing nothing. Consumer is just consuming the data. I'm just decoupling, okay? And then I'm just sending it to my processor. So processor is nothing but processing the data. This is again a Python code. And here you can use Python program. And
Okay.
yeah,
Can we use Spark to consume the data from the Kafka topic directly?
Kafka,
Why we?
yeah, Kafka consumer could be anything. You can means
Okay.
like if you are using a Spark, but inside
Uh,
that there is a Kafka library. So
okay.
whenever you are developing a big software, then generally what exactly you do, you give the client or connector to the other third parties.
Okay.
For an example, you develop one program or you develop one software and you are saying that okay, by using this you can pull the data from MySQL to Oracle and as well as other Aurora DB or something. But it will be your responsibility to provide the connector to Oracle and Aurora DB or any kind of database. So inside that there will be Kafka only, Kafka API.
Okay.
But you will find the wrapper only. So Spark generally we use for that. Uh, Basically, Spark claims like that I am 100% faster, and it's behave very good and perform very good when you are having the huge amount of data.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
yeah, this is the processor, and processor is what exactly it is doing. The processor is taking the data and is taking the decision whether this guy is near to mall or not. If it is in the mall, then I am just creating one more topic here, and I am just mentioning like that. Uh, mm, Send offer, ready for offer, something like that. Ready for offer. Okay, this is my another topic, and I'm just through the processor. I'm just processing, and I'm saying that okay, this customer is eligible to send the offer because he is near to the mall. Any question here? This is my again topic. These are my topic. These are my topic. I will just write it here so that there will not be
So
any
this
mistake.
this processor, I mean, the way I was visualizing that this Python program will not only make the decision that whether this guy is near to mall or not, but then it will also call the model which we have
No, no,
created
no,
in
no, no,
step
no,
one
no, 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 no,
to
no.
see this particular customer belongs to which uh, cluster group, and based on that the offer selection will be passed on to this topic.
So, generally in the world of ETL, we try to decouple as much as possible. So, we do decoupling in such a way like that, okay, even though this is down, the other should not go down. So here you can see like that. Okay.
No, but then if we create like this also, right? If your
Mhm.
processor is down,
Yeah.
that means your data is not even flowing to the next step itself, right?
Yeah,
Your ready
but
processor will not be doing anything
yeah,
because
but
that will not
yeah, but at
have the
least
data.
suppose processor is down, but there is a backlog here that can be cleared it out. So uh, even though if deployment is going on, I just need to fix the processor part. So maintainability wise, scalability wise, suppose processor need high amount of RAM, but there is one more component here which is checking with the cluster and something that doesn't need that much of RAM. So infra wise and everything wise, I can control it. So there are the multiple advantage to work in this way basically. So yeah, I prefer like that having a multiple component, but miss like
No,
for
I think so. There will be another third topic, which will be the
yeah
final
yeah
consumer.
miss like right now miss like for this assignment not required. Even I'm not using, but I'm just saying that the best design is like that. Decouple as much as possible.
Got it.
And now I'm just going here and I'm having one more consumer or one more component you can take from this topic, and you will just say like that, okay, I need to take a decision, find from the, so there is a, this is, you can say like that, one more component where you are doing the in AI and machine learning world we call as the inferencing, uh, or in the our word we can say like that, prediction. So here we are doing the inferencing in the sense the real time data is coming and you are predicting that okay, he belongs to which cluster. Okay. uh, Inferencing word might be being means like confusing, so I can just say like that, prediction is fine.
Okay. Basically, whatever data is coming through, so in the consumer will basically pass this data to the model actually. In the case.
Yeah. So prediction itself, a component is taking the responsibility of, I know that this guy is like near to mall because he is in this topic, and then I am checking that he belongs to which cluster. So his responsibility is checking that which cluster that user belongs and what is the offer. So now uh, to know that, one second na?
Yeah, one doubt I have
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah, because since we are passing the data to this predictor, okay,
Mhm.
so somewhere this predictor has to be trained, right? Before.
That point I will not go right now,
Okay.
because that was the first part basically. So we
Okay,
are,
so basically it will be pre-trained.
yeah. So that is the first part of that assignment. So just think like that. You are having a model which can predict that it belongs to which cluster.
Okay.
So now you know that this processor needs some kind of master data. Master data in the sense this CSV information. Okay. This information so that he can just check that okay, this customer ID belongs to which
Hmm.
what is this age and other things, and other part is required for him. Okay. So we will just say like that, take it here, and yeah, so this component is basically need
But
the master data.
I have a quick question there,
Yeah,
Prashant.
sure.
So whatever simulator we are creating, right?
Uh-huh.
That simulator can only have a customer ID with longitude longitude data, right?
Exactly right. Yeah,
Now, only based on the customer ID,
yeah,
will the model will be able to predict because the model might need all the data, right? All those
yeah,
5 columns
yeah,
for which it has been trained, actually.
yeah. So this one is coming from here. Whatever the data model needs, that is coming from here. So
Okay, got
or
it. So what you're saying is that this component will actually take the customer ID, call the database, get all the attribute, and then call the model.
yeah, or in better way, you can take this one. So here you are doing a data enrichment. So I will
Got
just
it.
say like that data enrichment is being here. Data enrichment is being here. Okay. So this need a master data. Master data basically what is your salary and other things. Okay. Salary etc. Whatever salary and age and one more spending
So
store. Yeah.
basically, we have to load entire data sheet into the
Exactly right.
some form of data
Yes.
database.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I think uh, so. Instead of going for a machine learning, I think a rule based will help us, I believe, based on the
Uh,
cluster we can offer.
Yeah. Basically, this one prediction and inferencing, it is the same model which you already created in the first part.
Yeah,
That one only you need to use.
yeah,
You no need to create anything else. Just
yeah,
clustering. K-means model you need to use here.
yeah, yeah,
Prashant,
Yeah.
instead of the loading the whole data for the customer in
Mm-hmm.
this processing unit,
Mm-hmm.
can't we just use the cluster ID, customer ID combination in this and directly get the customer ID and
How you will
provide the
come to know that? How you will come to know that what is the cluster? This cluster ID belongs to
that
which
we
cluster?
already did on the part one, right?
Yeah,
That
but yeah, that is true. But the real scenario you will never come to know, na. Real scenario
yeah,
what will
in the
become?
real scenario, what I thought was
Real
that
scenario will this one.
when this processing, yeah, in the real scenario, what
Hmm.
I thought was this when this processing unit loads itself, right? The initialization itself will divide the customers into the cluster, and that cluster information can be used later as a in-memory storage.
Uh, I will suggest like that. Don't do
Yeah, I
it in
mean that
that
will
way.
be bit of a hard coding we are doing actually.
Yeah. Don't do
It's
hard
not
code.
scalable
Yeah,
approach.
yeah. Don't do hard code. I will suggest like that. It's better to go with this approach where like you are getting just the cust data.
Okay.
So you are getting a cust ID, for an example X. Then you are getting what one coordinates. Correct.
Coordinate and timing also. Do we need the timestamp?
Uh, that is not required for you because you are saying that my task is real time only. So
Yeah.
Kafka knows everything when the data was ingested. So
Okay.
that is not required at all.
Okay.
Just
Because based on the timestamp, we
Mhm.
can make a rule that in a one day customer can
Yeah,
be
that
given
I
only
will.
one offer.
Yeah, that I will cover. That I will cover.
Yeah.
Give me
Okay.
1 minute only.
Okay.
Yeah, so just think about that. You are
Yeah. Yeah.
having the two variable here, cust ID and coordinates. Okay,
Coordinates. Okay.
but in actual, when we do, we will get age, we will get annual income, we will get the spending score. Or
Hmm.
in the actual world, we will get the customer ID, and we will assume that this guy is registered in your app, and these details are there in the master data. Okay, might be possible. For an example, there is a new guy. Okay, there is a new guy registered in your website or your Android app or something. So that data will directly go to master data, but your model will never come to know about that new data. Okay, so that is
And
the reason.
how the master data would be populated, Prashant?
So it's just like that. We are assuming here. We are just assuming that there is a new guy here. Take like for an example, different this guy, and we are just saying like that. Okay, for my mall, like for an example, I am just checking Viviana Mall or something like that. Okay, correct. So for Viviana Mall, I am giving him one app to him that register yourself here. Or I'm just getting his information just to register here. So it's app basically. Or Central Mall app for an example. Okay. So when he will register, so somehow we are just or for an example, he is going for credit card or something. So we are getting this information here. So it's being a little bit hypothetical right now. Just think like that. Somehow you are getting the data. Okay.
Right.
But for new customer for this project assignment, it is not in the
Not
scope,
not
right?
not in the school. Not in the school, but just we were just doing
Yeah,
the
yeah.
discussion that why it
Good,
is
good.
good to pull the data from master data instead.
So I was just thinking, right? So right now we are using customer ID as the
Yep.
primary key, right?
Yep.
For the simulator.
Yeah.
Instead, can't we simply use the age and the other two parameter within the simulator along with the coordinates, so that you don't need to depend on any customer data. Even the new guy comes in, right, which is not the existing customer.
Mm-hmm.
We can simply pass the parameter, model will do the prediction, and offer can be generated. So it won't work only for existing customer, it can actually work for any customer.
Uh,
But the ideal scenario,
huh.
nobody will give you the
Nobody will
age.
give you the age and his spending score and those things are like that. You analyze the data and you got somehow Basically, when we go to the mall, they go for that. Okay, sir, we are having offer. Go for credit card. We give the all information. They circulate this information to other world.
No, no. I mean, see, ideally in real world scenario, the way we have got the training data, right, with
Yeah,
which we have created model, in a similar way, we will get the new information also.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
there is no harm in assuming that if we are creating a prediction model based on age and few other factors,
Mm-hmm.
then for any new record, any new tuple, those
Yeah.
parameters would be available in order to make sure our model will work on those new data or not. Actually.
Yeah, we can think, but I just tried to make it in such a way like that whatever is there in assignment, like they've already mentioned about the customer ID, this is the primary key. So I just tried in that way so that we can make it simple. Yeah, but that way we can also do. Uh, yeah,
So Vijay,
Yeah.
I
So
think just to add it, when going downstream, right? Maybe we can do the approach what you suggested. I think that definitely we can do. But what I think is, uh, going downstream, carrying too many parameters, on if we have large scale of data, that some performance issue might be there. So maybe
yeah.
primary key would be one good idea to carry with, and at a later point we can use that to just in the last step. So maybe
Yeah,
that
so
way.
here we are using like
No,
once we
that
are,
will reduce one call. That's what I was saying. That we don't have
yeah.
to actually go to master data in that case.
So can you please explain the what we want, why we want the master data? Actually, we are getting the customer ID
yeah,
from the
yeah,
See what we
Kafka.
are doing is
Huh?
master data is your full database.
Okay.
So basically, this design says that you will get the customer ID,
Huh?
and then you will go to master data and you will fetch all the information of that customer ID,
Okay.
yeah,
and
And
you
yeah,
then
will pass that information to the model for prediction.
model.
yeah,
Okay. Then they will give the cluster ID.
Correct.
yeah,
Basically.
exactly right. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So, but it is good for you. The reason is like that in this one. How to say like that in the assignment in the session they cover like that if you are using like database and other things, it is good to make basically even in real ETL pipeline, real task you cannot avoid using the database 100%. So you need for multiple purpose. So yeah, means like in this assignment is basically we are trying to achieve that how we can fit all the component. Yeah, means like the trivial things we can avoid by passing it directly from there. But here I will just suggest like that it's good to use the database. The reason is like that there is database it doesn't mean like that you are going to use Oracle, MySQL or something. It could be a simple file itself. It could be just CSV. It is not always like that you are using a database here. Okay. Now, when you are doing a prediction, it is giving that cluster basically, cluster ID. For cluster ID, okay, so you need one more database here or like CSV file or something, offer DB, and it is giving you cluster ID, cluster details basically, cluster ID basically. So it will ask you that give me that offer. This is the cluster ID, okay, and it will return you the
Offer.
offer basically. Yeah, so I'm just making it here offer, and then this guy will do exactly.
So that
Yeah,
I mean, are you planning to have one-to-one between cluster ID and the
yeah,
offers?
obviously you can make one to one. Oh yeah, that is good, cluster ID and offer one to one, because five clusters of five offer we will make it correct. And here you are just yeah, here you can generate, you can push to queue. Here you can push to queue, or you can do directly. You can send the SMS, whatever you want. You can do that. That was the last thing. That's all. You can use the output queue or send notification, whatever you want. You can do that. That's all. Here, if you want to keep in the topic, or you can just print it. But before that, there is one more thing. If suppose of means like you are here, this guy is here, then he moved here. One second. He moved here. So it should not be like two times data is going to him, offer is going to him. That we need to avoid. There was a question just few minutes before. Correct. Any question here?
One thing that there is one point in the part 2, right, that we have to come up with the nomenclature of the clusters, right?
That is the part
The
one.
class
That is
name.
not the part two. That is the part one.
No,
Sir.
in part 1 we have to generate the clusters, and then in part 2 we have to come up with the nomenclature and the offers.
Yeah, that is true. So that is there in this CSV file or
Yeah,
offer DB or anything.
that is there, but what should be the logic of coming up with the nomenclature?
Yeah, actually it's simple. But yeah, I have created that one. I will share with you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Any question here?
So Prashant, one
Hmm.
question I have. So I'm new to this framework. Okay, so my question is, we don't have a real-time mobile device, right, which will generate a geolocation of a particular
Mhm.
customer. Say, for example, customer one. So
Mhm.
that customer coordinates exactly for say customer one. How we are getting that? Are we maintaining some file which is a kind of it is getting generated from somewhere? That simulation, how that is happening exactly? I did not get that part.
Yeah. So basically, they have mentioned like that these are the existing customer. These
Correct.
all are the existing customer. So for the existing customer, already we are having details available. The simulator will pull the data from pizzacustomer.csv. That's all. Correct.
But
No, no.
coordinates.
What he's asking is about the coordinate, that how we are going to generate the coordinates.
Yeah, I will cover that. Fine. So for coordinates, we will start by assigning orbit location, orbit coordinates to each
So basically, we are giving the coordinate randomly, or
randomly.
okay.
But those coordinate will, I mean, highly unlikely to fall into the category where we are going to, I mean, to the mall location that we are. I mean, we have to decide one location for the mall also, right?
Yeah,
Then only we decide the vicinity.
yeah,
Then how we are going to generate the random coordinates
yeah.
around that vicinity?
Okay.
That is,
Yeah, that is the intention of this session to cover all this question. So I have covered means like I was going to cover in the Python file, but just explaining. Suppose mall location is for 50 and 60. Okay, this is the lat
Okay.
long. This is the
Correct.
lat long for the mall, and I know that if suppose 0.001 minus or plus 0.001 minus or plus from the lat long gives me difference of 1 miles 1 meter. Take as a 1 meter. I'm just giving an example.
Hmm. Okay.
So I can just start like that. Okay, I'm just giving the there is a one thing collection period, or we can just say like that frequency when data is being generated from the mobile, frequency of data generation from mobile. So for an example, we are taking is 3 seconds. Okay, 3 seconds. So we need to assign 2000 or 200 and 2000. That's 200, na?
200, 200.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
200 clusters.
200. So we can keep one array. We can keep just one array. We can just say like that. Start with 50, 40, 30, 40 combination, 30, 40 combination, and then yeah, like that you can keep on it's like take 6 or 7 in a array, and you just assign to 200 in a random manner that you start from here, and then you do a plus 0.001 or something like that, because reason is that one customer can be faster than other customer because he is coming back or something. So take one more array. So one array for the orbit coordinates, one array for like that simulation of this one, and then you can start. But I'm going to cover. No need to worry. But
Okay,
just I
okay.
was
So
giving one
this is a
idea.
part of data preparation which we have to manually prepare that data, right?
Yes, yes. This is the task of the simulator.
So you will hard code the geolocation with the customer ID. Let's suppose
Exactly right. Yeah.
customer ID one having the geo code 30 40 only
Starting
every
point
time.
will be hard coded.
Okay, with the customer ID.
Just against the
Yeah,
customer ID.
we will take a sample set of customers and use
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This part is clear.
Thanks.
Also,
I mean,
for the
Yeah.
just
time period, right, to the
just
weight and
confirming,
all.
it is not actually a hard coding. It is the
Yeah. Yeah. Randomly.
random value
Correct. Correct.
association
Correct.
with the customer ID. So it
Yes.
should be part of your code.
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. Also, this wait period of 3 seconds and all, we are going to generate with some library SymPy or something, or I mean, how do we wait? I mean,
It is a Python wait. That's a time
Python
dot
wait.
sleep.
Okay,
Time dot sleep.
okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay. So I was
Okay,
here.
so
Yeah.
basically we are not hard coding the customer ID with the geolocation. Geolocation is also randomly generated.
Yeah. Randomly generated. But
Geolocation
yeah.
only randomly generated,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
then you have to associate that with the customer ID.
Yeah.
okay,
And you are assigning the speed as well. Speed in the sense he is moving faster or slower or something. So multiplied by 2 and multiplied by 3. So yeah, you are
while
doing
we are generating the customer ID randomly, so that at that time only we can generate the geolocation, right?
yeah,
And we
So
can map that with the customer ID.
just
Okay. Mhm.
so
Now, in this, probably one thing can be uh, I don't know, because you can generate a coordinate for a given customer ID,
Mhm.
and next time when the second coordinate generated for the same customer ID can be completely different.
no, no,
Okay.
no,
Right?
no, 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 no.
We
I'm
are going
saying
to
that
add
yeah, yeah.
0.001.
So take a customer ID one, customer
Mhm.
ID one, and
Mhm.
I randomly generated with 30, 40 is the
Correct.
location. And I'm
Mhm.
saying that this guy is, suppose this guy is coming by car, and I want to assign him that his speed is plus this multiplied by take is 3 second and then 1 meter. So take as 4 or something like that. 4. And for the long, I will also add. So now he is in the motion. This guy is in the motion, correct? He's going in this straight line. After 3 seconds, his location will become 30. Uh, yeah, after 3 seconds, it means like it will reach 30 plus something like that. No, this
Yeah,
into 2.
0.004
Yeah,
and all. Yeah.
Okay.
into 2. Into 2, then into 3, into 3. So he is moving. So I am just simulating in that way. This guy is this diagram basically.
इसका sample code है क्या प्रशांत? Do you have?
that's
Yeah,
the point.
actually, in this session I'm recording, so I can't say.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, but we
any
will
reference
discuss.
material, any reference thing will
It is
be
not a
helpful.
reference. It is just the path. Means like
हाँ,
just the coding.
तो
Okay.
ठीक है, ठीक है,
Uh,
okay.
Prashant, there is one point in the same question for this simulation that
Mhm.
it's a near real time system,
It is a
right?
near real time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not exactly a real time. So, are we going to send the coordinate in batches? I mean,
No, 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 no,
or
no, no,
we are
no.
going to send it, I mean, one by one itself?
So there is a hard, there is a soft, and there is a near real time. Correct.
Correct, correct.
So hard is basically microsecond,
Yeah,
and soft is basically millisecond, and
okay.
near real time is basically second.
In seconds. Okay.
Yeah, there is a background noise. I don't know how it is coming. Uh, so what does it mean by that? Okay, what does it mean by that? Okay, microsecond, millisecond are near real time. So what is the meaning of this? When can someone explain me? What is the meaning of
Yeah,
microsecond, millisecond?
Delay
Yeah,
yeah,
basically, delay.
It's a delay.
exactly. Right. This is the
yeah.
frequency. That's all.
Frequency.
So
Yeah.
here I'm saying that 3 second means I'm near real time. So in the
Okay.
just after 3 second, I am just getting the data.
Sending the data.
Yeah,
Got it.
it is nothing related to that. You need to do the batching or not. It
Okay.
doesn't means like there is no relation at all. It's just saying like that, okay, data is reaching to the server in second, not in the microsecond. After that, you want to do the batching for hard time, hard or soft, doesn't matter. I don't care. My care is like that.
Correct.
Data is reaching to the server in microsecond. There should not be much delay. That's all. After that, you are doing with the micro batch. That is a different story. Okay, can be.
So
Yeah.
somehow we have to make sure, like, is it like customer is moving towards the mall, like
Yeah. Exactly right.
matching the latron from
Yeah.
mall to the
That is the purpose of simulation, right?
Yeah. So
So
this guy will reach here, correct?
Yeah.
But we are not stopping our simulation because might be he is going away from the mall. So we need to keep on simulating, keep on simulating. So he will. But when he is reaching to nearby, then we are just sending the notification.
Okay.
So how many data points needs to be simulated for like month or days?
Okay, so when your simulator is starting from this point, so you are saying that okay, my coordinate mall coordinate is that 200 customers. I assigned the starting point. Then I am saying that I am simulating. Okay, but when you are recording the video, you need to record the video in that it is written somewhere. Yes, here a start demo describing the overall through the process approaching. So you need to make sure like that at least two or three customers are reaching to the mall. That's all. Means like once reaching to the mall, then overall process, overall pipeline will exactly run because the data will come here in this topic. So you need to make sure that at least for 10 or 20 customers, data is reaching to this topic because this guy is taking the decision that okay who are eligible for the offer, who are coming near to the mall. So just run it for 2 or 3 seconds, and when he is reaching here, then your pipeline will automatically get trigger, and then this data is going here and you can print into the log. So it's not like that days or something, it's like that you need to do the demo in such a way like that you are able to simulate. That is the task of simulation, correct? Might be I'm going in the wrong direction, but can you rephrase your question if I'm not able to give the answer?
Actually, I wanted to ask that we are simulating the customer's behavior, right? So we
Yeah,
have to put some data into Kafka system.
yeah.
So how much data points are being suggested that we should
Yes, so
give
here
as an input?
in each 3 seconds, in interval of each 3 seconds, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, whatever you are deciding, in that
So
interval.
in every 3 second, data will send to Kafka from
Yeah,
simulator.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so the number of
Yeah, so
records, I think you can
yeah, I
decide
think what
on
she's
your.
asking is that
Mhm.
what is the upper limit till what time we have to run the scheduler actually. It
You
is
need to give the demo. If once you okay, one second. If
so you can
suppose
just keep it for 5 minutes
yeah,
and
if your
yeah.
demo is means like you need to cover everything in your demo. So basically, you need to make sure like that. Okay, in 3 or 4 seconds, your data is coming here. That's all. After the demo is done, you can quit. Means like you can terminate your simulator. Correct.
Yeah. So
Okay.
basically, we have
Actually,
to show like
Praveen sir in one of the lectures said that we have to give a JSON file. So I was wondering
Yeah,
that we
yeah.
have to simulate all the
JSON
data,
format
put it
we
in
can.
JSON, and then feed it into the Kafka, right?
Yeah, I think what you can do is you can run the simulator for
Hmm.
2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever
Yeah.
time it is, right?
Hmm.
And that raw data on your first Kafka consumer, you can actually create a new CSV for your raw data, whatever has been published, right? So that is what you can show that these are the number of record published. These are the number of record out of which considered as a near to mall. And for this, these are the number of customer we actually send the offer. So
okay, so
that's how you
different
can show
files,
the output.
multiple files we have to.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Yeah.
multiple files we have to input.
yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
I mean that is one way of doing it because I don't know. They are saying that they want to see the working demo, but whether that is possible or not, right? So
I
I mean,
think it's a working demo.
but how they are going to
Yes.
test for all of all the group actually?
I don't know, but working.
What
But
Praveen sir
he.
was implying is that we
Hmm.
have to input only one JSON file. So that is what created the confusion.
That I don't know, but means like sir clearly mentioned like that you must have to provide the demo, and demo should not be in the second; it must be in the minute.
10-15 minutes
Yeah,
demo.
yeah. Doesn't matter they are going to watch or not, but yes, they told means like he told at that time
Hey,
of first
Prashant,
experiment.
yeah.
Yeah,
So on the demo part, I think we can just do a screen recording,
exactly right. Like
Yes.
that,
explain what we
whatever.
are doing, and we
Yeah,
can
yeah,
send, we can attach it. So
yeah, yeah.
I don't think they are going to try executing everybody's
Exactly.
code.
Yes.
No,
So
no, no,
they
no,
will
no,
just
no, no,
watch
no,
the
no.
demo.
Basically, they want to see like from the input to the output, everything is working.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
So
And
here,
for all this Kafka components, right?
yeah,
Python we can send, but all the Kafka component, do we need to send the script?
basically, I'm going to
We can
submit.
create what document, I think.
No, no, but submit it now. What is wrong? You can submit it like, okay, this is my processor, data is feeding here,
Yeah, I
consumer.
mean we can submit this architecture, right? But if
Mhm.
because I'm not sure working demo means what, they will run it on their machine,
No, no, no,
or
no, no, no.
they will run it on
No
our
man,
machine.
working demo means you have
Working,
to run in your machine and
yeah,
just show them,
yeah, yeah,
record it. That's
yeah.
it.
That's it.
They they are not gonna run it. File also what you are sending,
Hmm.
they will just see for whether it is not copied from somewhere. Maybe they will check for few. That's it. The main is demo what you are recording real time. All these things are getting completed. They will see that. That is the thing
Yes,
we need
yes,
to take care of
yes,
it.
yes. Exactly right.
The JSON data what Shivi was asking, right? So it can be different from what you show in the demo also. Like later also you can run that simulator and record fetch some data and send it to them. So should not be like same what you're recording should be data point can be different, right? So that
Yeah.
also is fine. So focus should be on the end to end process working or not. That's it.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly right. So in demo means like you need to means like run your Python program, consumer, processor, prediction. You need to show like that. Okay, 10 customer are eligible now for the offer, and that is being prediction is being here done, and then it is send notification is here, and then printing the offer. So that's
Uh,
all.
Prashant, I
Yeah,
had one question. So in
yeah,
your prediction consumer,
yeah.
uh, so it is going to be a Python code, right? Now,
Otherwise, do one thing. Do one thing. Remove this part. Attach this part. Make it simple. Now
correct.
it's looking simple. So that this guy is just consuming the data, and then checking that, okay, is he near to the mall? Yes. So what is his age, salary, and his score? Put it here. This guy is saying that, okay, I am having the consumer. I am checking that, okay, I'm doing the inferencing or prediction, and yes, this kind of offer we can provide to this guy. It is going to this topic and print the offer. Or you don't need to put it here. You can just directly print it here as well. Make it simple.
Prashant, that I think offer DB also we can remove and just have that cluster rules inside that prediction logic, right? So that also
No,
can
it
be
is
How?
good to have offer DB actually.
Yeah, yeah,
You don't want to change your
mm,
code for new offer actually,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Keep
Okay.
it here now. No problem. No,
because
your
it
model
should
should not be you should you so first rule of designing part is like that your model must be agnostic to the business basically. It should not be like that. You are saying that my model can provide you the offer only. It should be generic. I'm just saying that you belong to which cluster. Now whatever you want to do, you can do. You are providing him offer or you are deleting that ID from database or any kind of things you can do it. But I don't care. I'm agnostic to all these things. I'm build it in such a way like that I can predict you belong to which cluster. It is not my
makes sense.
responsibility to provide that offer.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
how do we call model from that Python program? So do you expose model as a function and then
Uh, yeah. So basically, we are having that predict function is there, na, which takes the parameter, input parameter, and provide that. Uh, so there are the multiple ways. One is like converting into that like dart h5 something like that. In that way, you can do. Or right now means like the same Python file which we completed into the first part that will generate a model, and you can call it from the function like we call it a predict function, na? Like that.
I actually haven't attended that first class, but it is basically a function
Yeah,
only.
yeah,
So you call a
function
function of
only.
class,
Yeah,
and that will internally execute the model and
yeah,
get the output.
yeah,
Yes, yes. That
yeah.
that is how we have to do. Yeah.
So
So
after
Prashant,
processing
yeah,
the data,
Prashant,
why? Okay, go ahead.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, yeah.
so Prashant, in the simulator, right? One customer is having 3 seconds of latency, right? So for all the customers, if we are going to simulate,
Mm-hmm.
so it needs to be multi-threaded, or I mean, how we are going to perform that every 3 seconds, all customers need to send the information, or
Uh,
randomly some customers need to send the information.
I think for assignment, just go with the sleep of 3 seconds. That's all for all
Okay,
customers.
and
That is
at the
enough.
same time, we will generate some random
Yeah,
customer
yeah.
numbers, and then at
No,
the
why
same time,
random customer number? Why random? You can just send
no,
all
I mean
200, na?
within 1 to 2, and okay, for all
Yeah, yeah.
200 customers, we can
Send
send
it.
the, yeah, correct. Okay,
Send it. No problem.
yeah.
Uh, yeah. So now there is a catch here. So catch like that. We all are struggling with the Spark or something, correct?
After processing the data, why we are sending back to topic?
The reason is that, mm, okay, for an example, this model, prediction model, uh, it is in the real, means like in real scenario, it will run in a particular server. There is a background noise actually. Can someone go on mute? Yeah. So basically, what happened? The prediction is basically reside itself in a multi-node cluster in the real scenario, basically. And suppose this is going down, and I'm not sending this data to topic. I'm just sending directly. Then I will start losing the data. So what exactly we do? As a technical architect, we try to decouple it in such a way like that even though this guy is going down here, I am not losing a data. So mainly thing is like that. There is only one thumb rule is that we should never lose a data. That's all. That is the reason. Even though this guy is going down, all the data will be there in the topic.
Okay.
Or suppose for an example, this is the real time scenario, and your developer is means like a business guy is coming and saying like that the prediction is not predicting properly, can you improve it? And now you are doing the deployment. So during the deployment there is a downtime, so you cannot say like that, okay, don't send me data. If suppose you don't have topic here, then your all data will lost, no? You will lose all the data. If deployment is taking around 10 minutes, so 10 minute data will be lost.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I think yeah, that is correct approach.
yeah, but here in this conditions, you are not losing any single data, and that is the reason Kafka is too much popular in the ETL world. Now, we will. Can we jump on the next thing?
Yes.
So now the question is like that. We need to use Spark or what or this thing. So uh, if anyone is still struggling with the Kafka installation or something, I can quickly cover in few minutes. If not, then we can skip that part.
I
Please,
mean,
please
yeah,
explain.
please cover. I have not started the assignment, so
So basically, that versioning issue is happening.
Okay.
Yes.
So there are the multiple ways to do that. So one is very simple. You can just go to the Apache. So it is same for Linux and same for Windows as well. So you just type Apache Kafka download. Just go here. Okay. Download this part. Okay. Download this. Doesn't matter you are doing for Windows or you are doing for Mac or you are doing for the Linux. Okay. Just click here. Okay. And once it is downloaded, you no need to download
Which
Juke.
version? Sorry.
Take yeah, just 2.12 is fine. You will just 3.10 of Kafka and Scala is 2.12. You just open this link and you will be end up here. Just click on this link and you are done. Uh, okay, so Apache Kafka need the zookeeper. Okay, so when you will install this part, then you will find the zookeeper as well. So let me pull this guy. Okay, I will just explain it here. So once you will untar it, you will be here Kafka. You are able to see my desktop now.
Yes.
Yeah. So nothing is here. You need to just create one directory here, just like name is data, empty directory. Go to the config, go to the zookeeper. In the zookeeper, just mention like that what is your data directory. That's all. So data directory is this one. This is my data directory. So I'm just taking his path from here. I'm just putting it here. This is the data folder. That's all. You are done. Just save it. Just save it and run. Go to bin. You will find the windows here. In the windows, you can just run. Okay, let me go here. Go here, Windows. Need terminal related folder. I mean to say, command prompt will be here, and you need to just type that Kafka Zookeeper. I'm in the Windows Kafka. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, Zookeeper server start this one. Okay, you just type here. Copy this one. Okay, you can just type Kafka this one and give the path of this guy. We just created just now. Yeah, this one config zookeeper dot properties. Yeah, that's all. It is there in the config directory. Okay, so you need to just go one directory up and put here config. That's all. So you will start zookeeper in the same way. You need to start the in another command prompt. You need to start Kafka server. Kafka dot server dot bat. It is there.
Prashant,
Yeah.
Prashant, one thing is, can't we simulate this Kafka in Python?
No.
I mean, we
No.
have the Kafka broker consumer thing. I
No.
mean, it's a consumer thing in Python libraries, right?
No. You must have to do it. This process because it is a server. Python is not a server. Python is just a programming language. But
Yeah,
you
yeah.
need a server where actually your data is being stored. So actually,
Okay.
this is going to store this topic and other things.
Mhm.
Only Python can
So
provide
your
you to
Python need to
connectivity.
connect with this
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, that's all.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah. So give me 1 minute. Yeah. Otherwise, there is a one better way. Confluent Kafka. You can just click here and download the Kafka. Okay. Hello.
Yep.
And you don't need to do anything. Just go to Kafka directory. I had done this one, so let me show you. Yeah. So when you will get a tar. You will just untar it. For Windows, it is there. This is for Mac. Click here. Just go into the bin, and I have already opened the terminal. This is my terminal. So it's very easy. Just go to the bin directory, and you need to just type this. It will start everything for you. It will start Zookeeper, it will start Kafka, it will start Kafka REST, it will start Connect, KSQL DB, Control Center, everything it will start for you. Now, if suppose I'm going with I'm going with Spark, then definitely for newcomers it will take very long time. Okay, because Python, Spark, and Kafka combination is tough. And if you're not started that assignment SPA2, then I will suggest don't use Spark. You can use uh, here. Here you are doing a connect, so you can use Kafka Stream.
I was
Okay,
using Spark,
Spark is good.
but
Uh,
not in working yet.
yeah, that is the reason I told.
Python mismatch is version mismatch is going on with me right now.
So don't do it. Don't spend the time on the Kafka. Sorry, I mean to say on Spark. Use Kafka Stream. It's extreme easy. And then for database, use KSQL DB or or you can just simply use CSV file.
CSV.
Yeah, that's all. This is the CSV, this is the CSV, boom. Otherwise, if you are thinking you can finish on time your assignment, then I will suggest use the case equal DB, because you are covering everything then. Okay. So Kafka stream will be useful for joining this data and this data in the real time. Okay. And yeah, it will also put to the uh, Kafka topic. Anything you want now to know?
Yeah,
Otherwise,
why? I mean, just show small demo of Kafka stream. Prashant.
Kafka stream demo I have created, but
Can we not use Python instead of Kafka Stream?
yeah, you can use Python. Okay. Let me show you both. Okay, this is the Kafka stream. So okay, so someone told me that okay, instead of Kafka stream, can we use the Python? Yes, you can use. Uh, Actually, I was just saying that here Kafka stream is the replacement. Like instead of using Spark, you can use the Kafka stream. I was saying. Hello.
So it's like
Yes.
within your Python consumer, you need to use the Kafka stream
Yes.
libraries to
Yes.
process the data. Is it?
Yes. 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 Here, just I was showing you. Okay, not here. Okay, 1 minute.
And on your Kafka server itself, once you create your topic, you also need to create a consumer, and then that
Mhm.
consumer should trigger this Python code. Is that correct?
Yes, 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 yes. So I'm using everything. It's like Spark I used, okay. Then I use the stream as well, and then KSQL DB I can just share with you. That is the KSQL DB, where it is very simple. You need to just click here, okay. PHP install KSQL, then automatically you can see here in this. Here you can see. Okay, some problem is coming, but here you can see Zookeeper is up, Kafka is up, and KSQL DB server is up. Here you can see correct. Correct. So, what I am trying to say like that, KSQL DB and everything you can get it if suppose you are using the Confluent DB installation. Everything is easy. Just go in this website Confluent, and for your demo, for your assignment, it is more than enough. Just download it. That's all. Just download, and one command will do a magic. Just one command.
Can you just show the flow of how is data sent to Kafka, topic, producer, and consumer?
Okay, let me. Okay, give me 1 second. Actually, here in this laptop, multiple things I have done. Let me log into Windows quickly. Meanwhile, if there is any question, I can you guys can ask. I can try to answer. So everything
So
is clear or not? First, tell me so that. So, if suppose you are not good in Kafka, I will suggest remove this part. Just write a listener here. Listener in the sense. 1 second. Hmm. Okay. So for an example, I am having consumer here. Consumer, but before that, you need a producer. Correct. Producer. So producer is basically producing a data. Okay. So okay, this is the simulator basically. Someone was asking me na that simulator how to do that. Okay. Hello.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, maximize the windows. Sorry.
Yeah, actually I will not be able to do that because everyone are here na. So
Okay.
yeah. So basically what I am doing that I am reading the pizza customer.csv. Then you can see here that I am using hard coded coordinate for the mall. ठीक है ना? This is the mall. So I'm saying that my mall is located in that particular location because I'm aware. Uh, okay, and then I'm using the import s3 library, and this s3 is basically very helpful for calculating the coordinate. Uh, Geolocations, yeah, yeah, you can use that import. Mhm. Okay, I will tell you quickly. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the mall coordinate, and you can just define that what is the range of your mall. Okay, range of the mall means like
So
you.
anything within 500
Yeah,
considered.
yeah, exactly right. So here, if suppose I am going with the circle, so I will say like that. Okay, in this circle, I need to send the email, something like
So
that.
500 is what unit you have taken, and
I
meters
just
something.
took it as meter. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So this is the simulation, and you already aware that what is the mall coordinate, and then this is the distance calculator. So let me calculate it here right now. Hmm.
भाई डिस्टेंस निकाल लेंगे तो वो
Yeah.
इंक्रीमेंट कैसे करना है फॉर गिवन कस्टमर
Yeah,
वो
so that one is here. I'm just sharing the code. You can see like that. Okay, I'm giving the random location from here to here. So I'm saying that random location, generate any random location from here to here. Okay, so that he will not be too much far away from the mall. Okay, and then just add it. That's all. Just add it. You are having the starting point for everything, na? You can code it quickly. Let me.
We would need to give different starting point for every customer, right?
Yes, that is true. That is true. Okay. Okay. You were asking me how to send the message. Yeah. So give me 1 minute. So I will share the code. This producer, but I think you guys already having that code, na? Code is available or not? How to send to Kafka?
नहीं है
तो
भाई
भेज दो सर जी कुछ भी नहीं है
Okay. So let me share the desktop. Give me 1 minute. Na? It is too late for you guys on Sunday, na?
Arey, it's okay.
And actually, I was not able to manage the time, and then I thought,
Prashant,
okay,
hello.
yeah,
In the
yeah,
meantime, I have one question.
yes, sir,
Just open that that flow.
yeah, sir. This flow or
Not this
this,
one, that one.
yeah,
Okay, here
mm-hmm.
I understood your whole workflow. Okay.
Yeah,
Now my question is, just assume like I consider simulator as a producer. Okay.
yeah,
I considered the one topic here. So for reading the data, after that I for the processor and all this processor thing. After that, I'm doing whatever the thing you're reading data from the source.
mm-hmm.
I'm doing same it there only. This ready for the offer and all and prediction. All these things going to be happening in this code only processor. After that,
That is also
sending
fine.
the result.
That,
That is enough, right?
yeah, that is enough. Miss, like if uh, you want, suppose you want to go with this architecture, that is also good. Miss, like you are saying that okay, I don't want to go for this one. Yeah, I don't want to go for this one. I don't want to go for this one. Okay, I will remove this part. He will just say like that. Okay,
Yes.
yeah, give me the offer. So you are making in the single one processor plus in
Yes,
predictor, and now you are having a single one more topic, and you are sending it here. Correct.
correct.
Yeah, that is also good. That is also good. That you can do that. But yeah, I mean, it's like generally it is not a good design, but for assignment I don't think there should be any problem. But actually my task was like that, explaining in a proper way. So
Okay.
yeah, so this is also good. There is no problem. If anyone wants to go for this approach, yes, they can go it. Okay. So you guys want to go for